A charity says adults in care aren't always being protected because the law has created a postcode lottery. Action on Elder Abuse says councils interpret the 2014 Care Act differently, meaning there are huge differences in the way cases of abuse are investigated. Tara Welsh has more.
Christmas pudding or trifle?
It's the Christmas party at this day centre in Hammersmith and Fulham, and as well as the festive dinner, there's praise for the care they get here.
I lost my husband a few years ago now, and I thought the world had ended, but they made me feel so welcome.
But every year in the capital and beyond, there are thousands of complaints of abuse and neglect. Gary Lewis is from Camden. His family don't want us to show his face, but say while living in a care home in West Sussex, suffered a fractured femur, something they say they've had no thorough explanation for.
He was then admitted to hospital, given a blood transfusion and surgery requiring plate and screws to repair the smashed femur. He spent 3 months in hospital.
As well as answers, Martin wants to see better investigation procedures from the authorities. The Care Act of 2014 says that local authorities must make whatever inquiries it thinks necessary to enable it to decide whether further action should be taken. It seems that some councils have interpreted that to mean that all concerns must be fully investigated, while others haven't.
What we do know is that there's a huge disparity across London, where 100% of some concerns are investigated in places like Bexley and Enfield. At the other end, Hillingdon, for instance, you've got 15%. Now, they're all acting on the same legislation, so we just don't understand how there can be such a disparity between all those different local authorities.
Any complaint that comes in, we just treat as something that needs immediate investigation. We investigate it very quickly, and then we decide what action to take. And I think in 87% of cases, we've either got rid of that threat or diminished it.
But a London Council's spokesperson told us all safeguarding concerns are taken seriously. And when these do not lead to an inquiry, this is because other support or an assessment is considered more appropriate. But for some, it's worrying that such an important issue seems to be dealt with so differently across the capital. Tara Welsh, BBC London News.